I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, push me away. You understand? There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on.
Okay, y'all, dang, I'm already in the Q&A. They don't hesitate. Well, y'all gonna hear some background noise. Number one, y'all know I had to get on the iPad. I'm doing mommy and housewifing. I'm cleaning up, and I'm making lunch for my kid. Okay, and I'm gonna make me a bite to eat too. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. He in class right now, so I want to make sure that I'm washing clothes. I got the dishwasher going. I'm rolling. Okay, that's how we do. We rolls around here. I can't tell you about no other mommy. I can just tell you what I do. I'm not like these mommies here on YouTube. I actually clean up. I don't sit. I can't sit still with y'all today. I sat still this morning because I had already made breakfast. Okay, so these breakfast dishes are in the washing machine, not washing machine, in the dishwasher, and I'm washing clothes and I'm folding them up as we go. Okay, so I'm busy. My son is in school. I'm trying to clean up his room, and I'm making his lunch too. Yes, I know y'all saying that your son should be able to clean up his own room. Yeah, he know how to clean up his own room, but he ain't gonna do it the way I'm gonna do it. Okay, and I saw that he had snuck some peppermints, y'all. Didn't even say, well, hey mommy, is it okay? Hey daddy, is it okay? Snuck some peppermints, threw away the trash. Didn't even throw like 3 wrappers. Didn't even throw it away. Didn't even say, hey, is it okay? It's just the principle. You know what I mean? He can have peppermint, but you know. We don't have no cavities. Well, he don't have no cavities, okay? And so I don't want him to go through what I went through as a child. You know what I mean? Because I did have some cavities when I was little, and we don't want that for him, okay? So you know we gotta learn from our mistakes. My parents kind of let me have candy and stuff. So anyway, let's get started. Hopefully y'all hear me. Do y'all hear me? Make sure y'all hear me loud and clear. How you doing, Amelia? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Can you hear me, girl? Let's see. So anyway, I'm trying to get lunch prepared for him. I'm trying to get me some lunch here too. So I'm trying to clean up. I gotta end up cleaning up this whole entire house. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I cleaned up yesterday, but I'm cleaning up again today. I clean up every day. I don't know about nobody else. But I like a clean house. I like a clean house. Thank you so much. I have to have a clean house. I still was listening to. I did listen to some of Flo's stuff. I gotta finish listening to it because Lovelace went live today, so I wanted to make sure it's not here. Okay. All right, y'all. Anyway, let's get started now. A few things about my Jazzy life. Now, I know I'm beating the dead horse. I know we've been talking about this all weekend, but hey, this is what's bringing the views. Because this is what's piping hot, as Lovely T will say, y'all. This is what's popping. Y'all know this is melon popping. Because I'm melanated. So if this is what melanated is popping, melanated is popping. Do y'all hear me? It is popping, okay? Out here in these streets. And I know some of y'all is like, hey, doctor, hey. Yes. Hey, hold on. Hey, Nathaniel, come here. Finish vacuuming that floor in your room. And then I'll be up there in a second. You can come down in a second. I'm almost done with your lunch. Anyway, yeah. So I know that was pop. I know y'all thinking like with Dr. A, I thought that I didn't know you was messy like that. Well, hey, this is what's bringing the views, y'all. Am I normally messy like this in my real life? No. Am I messy like this on YouTube? A little bit. Yeah. Why not? My Jazzy life messy. Y'all don't say nothing to her. Y'all say anything to her. No, y'all don't. Y'all quiet as church mouses over there. Y'all like, Y'all just over there. Y'all ain't said nothing about my Jazzy life being messy. And all the stuff that she's saying about people. She done came on here and insulted her own mama. I don't come on here and insult my mothers, do I? Nope. You ain't heard me say nothing negative. You ain't heard me clown my bio moms. My bio mom and the mom that raised me. Y'all don't hear me on here clowning them. Mm-hmm. But y'all don't say nothing about Jazzy life. That kind of stuff, right? So anyway, uh, I'm ready to get settled here in a minute. I'm trying to cook. Um, so let's talk about it. Okay, here we go. Now we get ready to deal with. Now I apologize for all this background noise. As y'all know, I am cleaning up. I am cooking, cleaning up, and getting everything ready for you. Now, you ready to eat? Are you ready to eat? Did you back me on floor real quick? Okay, get your food. No, he did not have to work for food. I know some of y'all thinking, no, he didn't have to work for food. It was just it's just he was already up there, so he was already in his room. So why not vacuum it? Why get his stuff ready? So, oh, back up. When we're looking at the passcode, do a sneaky self. Here you go, baby. There you go.
No, they can hear you.
I know they can't hear me. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, so let's continue. Let's go on. Now y'all know I'm trying to get these numbers up. Y'all know this money get ready to hit in a little while, so I'm doing what I need to do within reason to get these numbers up. Now I'm not out here going behind trash cans or anything like that. I'm just saying I'm not going behind trash cans, and I'm not having girls trips and smelling the coca-lina. I'm not doing none of that stuff, okay? So I'm just saying, but I'm just doing stuff within reason. Typical YouTube commentary. Okay. Now let's go on to let's talk about. That was really a dig. Okay, let's go to Peach McIntyre. Let's listen to a little bit of what she was talking about when she got into it, because I was supposed to go on here last week. We were supposed to get into the situation. And so I said, well, let me go ahead and get into the situation real quick. Now, this is not going to be a long live because y'all know I'm kind of busy today. And I just want to make sure that I get a little something off for it, right? Okay. Let's see. Give me a second here. Was it on videos? Hold on. Okay. 15 hours ago. How to start traditional. Am I in Peach McIntyre? She posted her mom, y'all. Oh, okay. That's weird. Come Peach, my nose is getting my nose waxed. Yuck. I don't want to see that. I mean, maybe some people out there want to see that, but not me. Not I said the cat. Not I said the cat. Okay, so here we go, y'all.
What's up, Beach Fam? So I just finished watching Bloveslife video about me for the second time. It's titled Millionaire to Being Broke. So y'all go watch it because the bitch needs the views. How I feel about this video, I feel like the video was nice, nasty. It was passive aggressive. And
wait a minute. Before we get started, make sure y'all read what's on here, and everything we say up in here is alleged, okay? It's allegedly, okay? Alleged and allegedly, and even my name is allegedly 107 for use, okay? Y'all see the sign, okay?
A place of envy. I think she's jealous of me. Can I say that? I think she's jealous. When I'm watching this video, I feel like, one, B-Love, your views are down. Like I said in my class, my last social media bundle, I showed her page and I showed her views are down. She's not making as much money as she used to make. B-Love used to make like $1 million a year just on YouTube. Now she's making about $500,000, maybe $550,000 for this year. So her income has been cut into 50% as a content creator. And I was just showing that because I have a new strategy that really works for making money on YouTube. It really, really works. If you bought my social media bundle, then you got to see what that was all about in my social media update. But she did write me. B-Love wrote me on Instagram, and she told me that I should let everybody know that she's still making money on social media. And she wrote me this in like September. So my class information isn't truly accurate because she's been buying stuff from me. She bought my Facebook classes back in 2022. And then this year, she bought my social media update in 2023. Yes, the lady with 3 million followers shops my websites and cash apps me money to learn from me. I help a lot of people. She's not the only person. I got people that got 3 million Instagram followers, 5 million YouTube subscribers. They all come to me for stuff, baby. I'm a hidden gem. But that's how I feel about this video. Her views are down. Even with this video, before I meet.
Well, here's the thing, though. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with people asking for stuff? I don't think it's anything wrong with that, y'all. They can have be popping like that and still ask for stuff. So let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm I do readings and stuff like that. Do y'all understand? I ain't gonna say no names, but it's some people that are on a higher level of readings. I mean, like, that's been doing it way longer than I have been doing it professionally. Some of y'all favorite psychics have came to me to get advice, right? And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with people who are, who are popping better than you come and ask you for some advice? I mean, everybody, sometimes you have a good feel on stuff at times, right? You popping, Peach, a little bit. Your channel was popping, right? You got your channel out of the dirt, right? Allegedly, right? So what's wrong with people? What's wrong with her coming in and getting advice from you, right? Let's talk about that. I'm just saying, what's the big deal? She came and asked you for advice. Okay, so what? So what? So what? You knew coming blood. You knew her than she is. She's been doing it for a while. So what's wrong with her asking you for stuff? I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I don't think it's anything wrong. Just like my dad, I came and got advice from you. You ain't saying nothing about that. And as a matter of fact, my dad's life is clowning you, girl. My dad's life is straight clowning you. You okay with that? Let's have that conversation. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that piece, do you? No, you don't want to talk about that, girl. You don't want to talk about that. I'm waiting to see what you got to say about my dad's life, because these things have came out about my dad's life, calling you out about your mom's stuff. She called you out, girl. She called you to the park. She called you to the carpet. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that, girl? I'm just really curious and what you got to say, because that's not lighthearted. She didn't lighthearted you. She said that she would never do her mama how you did yours. She said never. Did she tell that to your face? Did she make a channel and say something about it? Did she do any commentary? No, she said behind your back, which lets me know a lot. And she came and got help from you. You gonna take that, Peach? Or you gonna take that, girl? That's what I want to know. Are you gonna allow somebody to disrespect you in your own house? This is your house. Ain't YouTube your house? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just asking you for a record. I'm asking you for a comment. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that? I'm just curious. I got something else good for you. Yeah, what you gonna say about that? Nothing. I'm gonna tell you what you gonna say about that. You ain't gonna say nothing. Jasmine said, allegedly, I'm just playing. She didn't say that. But I'm just saying, you gotta talk about, you gotta hold her to the fire too. I mean, a girl just trying to mention you. I mean, she was nice, nasty, or whatever. Yeah, girl, she's trying to get what's popular. She's trying to come over to this sector. You ain't know that by now? She's trying to come over to this sector. I got some noodles for you. I got these fried noodles for you. These are healthy. These are vegan. They're good. Yes, they do. I ate that before. Yeah. Oh. Don't touch the bottom. Just touch the sides. Anywho, so let's talk about that. I want to address that. Not me. I want you to address that. I want to see what you got to say about that, because that wasn't okay. That wasn't okay that she told her mom something. Sorry, I know that's annoying. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to take this pot out. Sorry, y'all. What you got to say about that? Because I really want to know what you got to say about that. Because that's not okay. That is not okay that she says that about you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be upset. I would be upset if I was you because Jazzy likes to use you and abuse you. Got the nerve to use you and use your information to get more followers up. And then you had another talk behind your back after you didn't got her followers up. Because her channel wasn't doing nothing until you said something. And let's be clear. Until she took your class, her channel was really down in the dump. Because and our situation with her man is worse than you and so-called Wood. That's way worse. That's way worse. That's way worse. So if I was you, I wouldn't take it. I would be upset. I wouldn't be having that. I wouldn't be dealing with that. And what you gonna do about it? That's what I want to know. What you gonna do about it? Put it in the sink when you done. All right, give me a second here, y'all. I'm trying to move upstairs. I'm moving around. Now I had my little coffee this morning, so I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I exercised last night. I'm walking up these steps. In my door. Go on. I had to close my door. Anyway, let's go. All right, let me finish. I'm ready to get stable. Hold on. I'm ready to get stable for all of this for a few minutes. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me set my iPad up. Okay, there we go. All right, let's finish listening. Okay.
Indeed. It was at 23,000 views. After I said something, now it's at 41,000 views. So y'all go watch it. Go hook my girl up and go watch all her videos. She didn't have multiple eggs and multiple baskets. She was really focusing on just YouTube and on Instagram, and she was kind of on Ego. She wasn't really focusing on TikTok. She only got 300 and something thousand on TikTok. So she needed to get her views up and her money up. Imagine going from making over $1 million a year and living like that to making $500,000. That's 50% of your income gone. So that's why I say, to me, it was giving jealousy. It was giving nasty nice. And I get it. I was using her as an example. Her old strategy no longer works. Her niche, like you mentioned in the video, you'll have a niche and it'll die down. People won't watch it anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about her eating crabs anymore. Nobody wants to do Instead, they like...
Peace, you gotta drag her a little bit. I don't even know Be-Love for real. I am subscribed to her, but I probably watched a half of her video. I don't know. I don't eat none of the stuff that she shows that she eats. I'm not really interested in. I'm not a seafood person. I don't eat meat, first of all. I don't eat no kind of animal, right? So I don't know, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't be worthy of me watching for real. I just thought, it was interesting, and I watched like a half of one, and that was pretty much it. And that's not saying she doesn't have good content. It's just I don't eat meat, right? So of course it's gonna kind of gross me. I'm like, ew, what she ew? The crunch, ew, but that's hilarious. She said nobody want to watch somebody eat crab no more. Somebody watching her steal Peach, but I understand I get what you're saying.
I watch people like Peach McIntyre that vlogs about everyday life, real life with Peach. And I feel like, she's bothered by that. Be-Love, I gambled all of my money, right? I gambled it. I never stopped making money. I make more money today than I have ever made.
But that's bad. It don't matter that you make a whole lot of money. It's what you do with it. It's like you wasting time so you don't own property. You don't have no house. You don't have no house, no ownership of anything, no apartment. All that money you making, do you know what I would do with that if I was making this money off of YouTube? Girl, if my income by myself, and then along with my husband's income, because my husband don't have to babysit our kid. That's kind of my job. I mean, not babysit, but I'm a stay-at-home mom. So of course, he's gonna be with me a little bit more, right? That's my husband work. He's the provider. But I'm just saying, girl, if you and Wood had two incomes, think about that. The amount of money you got, girl, y'all should have property. I know he got a little channel, but I'm just saying, let's say if he was doing a car washing, you know how many people will come and get that car washed from Wood? You know what I'm saying? You understand how much money he'll be making? On top of that, girl, But I get what you're saying. But be love. I mean, that's she did make some, but you did kind of use her as an example in class, though. Come on. I'm just saying, how would she not take it? How do you expect her to take it? I'm sorry, noodles. I'm sorry. Thai noodles. Hold on.
TikTok, I'm making thousands of dollars. Instagram is looking quite nice. Facebook, oh my goodness. And then YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is the most consistent platform for me. I went back and forth if I should address this. Let me know if jealousy in the comments down below. If jealousy was the correct time. I know somebody told you she's not jealous of you. She has millions of dollars and she owns her house, etc. But her house isn't paid off. She put $200,000 down on the house. I gave my husband $200,000 in cash. I made a lot of bad decisions. I just find it weird that when you were buying my classes, you never made a video mentioning me. You never told people go shop with me.
That's true. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying though, for real. If it's all like that, why you never mention me if it's all like that? I feel you. Why wouldn't she say, hey, go take Pete's class? I did get some useful information out of there because I if social media has changed, the trend has changed, and so I went and took her class. Heck, if Pete would actually teach a class, I would probably take it, but I wouldn't pay. I would pay I'll pay the most. I'll pay like 150. That's probably the most. But what I'm gonna do is just I've been looking on YouTube and I just been studying, and that's what I've been working on. When I'm not live or when I'm not chilling with the family, I do research on YouTube. Okay. But I feel what she's saying. Why didn't she give her props? I mean, she took her class. Why didn't she say, well, hey, y'all go if you like the class, why didn't she say, well, hey, I got some information out of Peace, I should go over there and then tell people that it's never too old to stop learning, right? Even me as a healer, I'll go and take a class. With some people, I'm not taking no classes from, right? Even me as a healer, I might go get certified in something else. If another healer is offering a particular class that's decent, that's what's up, and I don't have it, and sometimes even though I do have it, they might be able to bring a little something more to it. I'll go ahead and take the class. What's the big deal? What is the big deal about taking classes from other people that doing the same thing you're doing? To me, it's okay. As long as they're giving you some useful information that's going to help you. I mean, good Lord. Why we as women, we always got to be in competition. See, I'm not great at being in competition with nobody. Especially with nobody doing the same thing I'm doing. It'd be one thing if we were, if I just didn't like it. I just don't like it. That's what it is. All right, let's continue.
Peach McIntyre, she got the recipe for Facebook. When I made the social media update and you bought it, we didn't make a video saying go buy Peach McIntyre social media update. She got the recipe. But now that your views are consistently down and people are making videos about me in the 6 days getting 192,000 views. Yeah. Now you want to join the club. You need the money. I get it.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird anyway that she even did commentary on her in the first place. It's like, girl, her even talking about Jasmine, I thought was kind of weird that Beloved is. But what she's doing is following the trend. That's all she's doing. And that's what's up. But for her to come on, I didn't like how she kind of came on her talking about, well, you have to actually, I need to leave Jasmine alone. Jasmine trying, and then she sends her money or whatever. That's silly. We're like, girl, have you even seen my Jazzy Life videos, Beloved? No, I'm sure you couldn't have. If you saw my Jazzy Life, even Shabby Life video, and you watched it and you thought that was okay, girl, you crazy. So I looked at, I was just like, okay, here we go, another one. Let's see, did she do another one?
All right, Peach Patch, let's get into the message that Bloveslife sent me after purchasing my social media update. She also paid for my Facebook stuff last year. I got screenshots of that. I could post them if y'all want them. But anyways, it said, hey, Peach, you may not know me. Who doesn't know you? I always say I love you. But I just purchased your social media bundle, which was really good and straight to the point. I did want to tell you that long form content still makes good money. It's all about watch hours. I make well over $500,000 a year from YouTube alone. It used to be over $1 million pre-COVID. So ad revenue has definitely went down, but the payout is still nice, even for the bigger channels that post daily. I've decided to do long and short. I just want you to update your classes with that information. Love you, and I pray God keeps shining. I can't read the rest because my little thing.
That's wild. That is really bold. That is very pretentious. That she sends her that message. I would be like, girl, who do you think you are? Who does she think she is, y'all?
Taken away. But that's what the message said. Now, she sent me this message on September 19th. Y'all know if you follow me, I don't check my DM usually, but I had somebody tell me
y'all hear
a message that was really important on Instagram. So I looked through it and I said, oh, B-Love wrote me. This is how I ended up seeing this message on October 20th. My reply was short and sweet. So this is the end. Love you and pray that God keeps shining his favor upon you and Wood household. Keep shining and saying, oh, God bless. October 20th at 1 something in the morning, I seen it. I said, just seeing this, thank you, B. You truly inspired me and have helped me in many ways, especially your old videos. You gave out so many gems. And she did. I always reference that. She said, oh, thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Keep your head up. It only gets better. Now, she been buying stuff from me. I just never say nothing. Like, I don't post. I have a lot of people with millions of followers on Facebook.
Okay, so let me think about this. I don't know if that's different. Let me think about this. Like, if somebody got a reading from me, and they came back to and try to blast me about the reading, whatever. I guess I don't have a choice but to, because they're trying to ruin my business, right? So I probably would bring that out, right? Yeah, I would. Okay. Well, I have no choice. They blast me, but whatever I say to me is confidential. I don't reveal anything. You know, if we can read, I don't even have to like you. You come to me and do a reading with me. I'm not gonna say anything to anybody ever or get any life coaching, anything. Work done with me. That's between you and I. Okay. But I guess once it becomes public, then that's something different, right? Because we have a right to defend ourselves, so I get it.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, that shop with me. Been shopping with me, do one-on-ones with me, and I never disclose that kind of.
But I would do. I don't think I would mention what was said per se in the reading. I don't think I would mention that. I would just be like, well, you know, yeah, she got a reading from me. I mean, I can't help what I see. What I see is what it is. Now, in the times that they order some product from me, I'm not gonna go into detail about the product, especially if it's something in regards to, I don't know, they got something going on right there. I would mention that, but I'm like, yeah, this is the tracking number. This is where I sit. I'll cover up the address, something like that, stuff like that. But to just all out there, no, not necessarily. But I understand why she did. This is something different. But I wouldn't be tripping. I would just be like, well, you got packages for me anyway. I mean, you got classes for me, so thank you. I don't know if I would have necessarily posted all this, but am I necessarily mad that you did? Not really. I mean, I guess it's YouTube, whatever.
Information, but for you to go make a whole video and want to talk about me, you should have mentioned that you've been shopping with me. You bought my social media update, and you also bought my Facebook stuff. I feel like you mad because I use you as a reference. Your views are down. You're not making as much money.
So, Peach, couldn't you have used somebody else? Why would you use? Okay, Peach. Why would you use her as an example and you know she's purchasing classes from you? Were you being petty? I don't want to use her. You could have used some other content creator that maybe somebody that you don't talk to or got classes from you. I think that was kind of unprofessional of you. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that was unprofessional of her to send you that text trying to tell you how to run your business. And then I thought it was kind of unprofessional of you to make a mention about her. I understand about her getting classes, but I don't think you should have even went into detail in your class about her views. No, I don't think so. I think that's something you should have done. I'm sorry, that's unprofessional.
You to be like, she still made $500,000, bitch. I made $500,000. Why she wanna act like I ain't got no money? Oh.
Where is it showing though? Is it showing that you got money? Okay, so let's go to B Love. B Loves. Okay. Okay, hold on. And that girl got 3,000,000.1 subs. Good Lord. Lord. She got more views. She got more followers than like some of these celebrities got. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Okay. Hey, I ain't mad at that. Let's see. What did she say? Let me find it. Y'all got the music playing. I can cut the music off now, y'all. I can cut the music off because I'm in a stable place. I just cut the music on because my son was he had this little situation going on. He was watching his show, so I didn't want that playing. Okay, so I'm trying to find. I had it, but see, I'm on a different computer, so I had it pulled up, but I'm on my phone. Actually not computer. I'm on my phone. But anyway, where is it at? Did she do a live or did she do a? I think she was trying to kind of get at you a little bit. I ain't gonna front. Let me see. TikTok finds Taco Bell, Popeye's chicken, TikTok finds, King of Crabs song, lobster boil. Hold on one second, yeah, I'm trying to find it. Snowclaw, um, um, how long ago was this when she did this? Okay, so maybe let me see if I can type. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to. I have to go to it on here. Let me see. Come on, 1 second. Give me a second here. Okay, 1 second. And this is gonna be a quick video, so hopefully y'all will be watching the replay. Be love. Talks Peach. Millionaire to being broke. Is this what she talked about there? Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. I'm almost done. Millionaire. Hold on. And then we can get out of here, y'all. Millionaire being broke. Okay, let's try to listen. Oh, the smacking. I can't take it. Ugh. But if it gets you paid, I guess.
I just want to say this because it can happen to anybody when you're making so much money and you don't know, especially when you come from a place where you are already in a poverty situation. And I'm gonna say this for me because when you have overnight success like that,
you call it millionaire to being broke. Dang, that's wow. Okay. You was definitely trying to hit at her. That wasn't no nice nasty. That was nasty. No, girl, that was nasty.
Sometimes we as colored people do not have
color people, girl. We haven't called ourselves colored people. White folks ain't called us colored people in some long time, and I don't know why black folks was calling themselves colored people in the beginning. You mean melanated people or people of color? Why did you say it like that?
Experience of how to, really do investments with our money, or really we're not financially.
Oh, she's digging at her, y'all. She is digging at her.
Aware of the things that are out there, like as far as doing your keeping up on your credit score, or purchasing a property, or making investments with your money. We don't have education like that. It's almost like when we get to a certain status, it's like we have to learn those things. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not taught those things in our household. And me, I'm just say for me, being in poverty, living in poverty, and then working my way out of it, and then becoming on YouTube. I'm glad I had my YouTube success when I was in my 40s, because Me being in my 40s, I have learned a lot in my previous years on how to properly do my funds as far as paying IRS, making sure that I have a property, making sure I'm making.
Wait a minute. Don't Peach, did they say allegedly, did they say the Peach owed IRS? Cause you definitely doing a dig at her. Yo, yeah. You are definitely doing a dig at her. We're gonna analyze this. Yes, ma'am. You are definitely doing a dig at her. Keep it going. Let's go.
My money, because I know that when you get money like that, it doesn't last forever. And I always knew that. When I started doing YouTube, I already knew because I watched YouTube so much and was very aware of people that made all this money and will go broke. And it is not a joke. So I made millions, yes. And I knew how to take care of myself where I knew to get me a business. I knew to buy a house.
Girl, why are you smacking so much? I mean, I probably smacked a little bit when I was eating, but you're not eating right now. You don't have no food in your mouth. Why are you smacking though, girl? Lord, okay, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. It ain't none of my business. Keep going.
I knew to make investments on my money. So that's why I can still say 7 years strong that I am.
Now, see, I'm not really mad at that. I get what you're saying, but I think that Peach, listen, she just really responded to what you said, right? I mean, it's like y'all both have some points. Peach, you definitely have some points. She did took your class, and she should have mentioned it. You know what I mean? Why she, doing it behind the scenes stuff? Why she behind the scenes with the stuff? She definitely should have mentioned it and propped you up. If she thought it was a good class, why didn't she tell her followers it was a good class? It seemed like you kind of saw her a little bit beloved, and I could be wrong. I mean, you can certainly correct us over here if we're wrong, but I'm just saying, allegedly, it does come across as if you were trying to dig at her with that little comment you said. It was the way you said it. Also, you should probably say, well, don't tell her to update her class. You should say, well, I definitely made some money off your class. I thought your class was great, and I also went ahead and made sure that I still do the long videos, but whatever. And I took what you said about the short videos too, and I think that's as well as a good idea. Could you have said it better? Dang, that was a dig. Anyway. Then secondly, I think that by Peach mentioning you to the class, so you had no choice kind of respond. I don't know why Peach would mention you in the class anyway. She could have used anybody else as an example. Why would she use somebody as an example that took her classes and bought some products from her? You know what I mean? She supported you, Peach. I don't understand why you would even mention her in class, but that's how you get down. So maybe it's both of y'all. I don't know if y'all are trying to create this to both make money. That's what it is. Part of me feels like that, but it also feels like both of y'all kind of have some, nastiness. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to be in a sector where we can't all prop each other up, unless somebody just digs at you, then that's something differently. But I don't think it's anything wrong with us as YouTubers or whatever you want to call people. Excuse me. I apologize. I know I just got to eat. I don't think it's anything wrong with us here on YouTube that's in the mommy sector to support each other and to encourage each other to start channels. I don't think it's anything wrong with us for the ones that already have channels, that the OGs of the mommy sector. Why wouldn't we prop them up? They propping us up. I definitely got encouraged by mommies in this sector. You know what I mean? So what is wrong with that? See, that's the problem with y'all. I don't understand why y'all wouldn't. Both of y'all are really good here on YouTube. Y'all making money. Let's say that. Both of y'all are making money. Peach, you are doing stuff of clowning your family. So you making money at doing that, right? And Beloved, you eating food and talking. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why y'all should have collabed. If anything, y'all should have came together and collabed and said, hey, maybe y'all should have did like a seed ball together. Maybe you should have invited her to your platform and say, hey girl, let's do a seed ball together and just talk about me and talk about, our family traumas or whatever the case is. And then, you know, even had your husbands on or something. Maybe that would have been pretty cool. Or maybe you should have went to her channel and sat down with her and maybe sat in her car. Y'all did like a car chronicle type of thing where y'all sat in the cars and sat in Peach's car and y'all just kind of talked or whatever. Y'all could have did like an hour or 30 minutes or whatever. You know what I mean? Do you know how much money y'all would have made? Y'all would have probably made more money in doing that. So why do y'all finding to have to beef or whatever? I mean, I don't know. I just think that both of y'all, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me not tell people what to do. You gotta catch us late. You gotta do replay. That's no problem. Good. Yes, ma'am. I hope everything goes well with your doctor. I know everything is gonna go well with you going to the doctor, Amelia. But that's what I think. I mean, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just, you know, wishful thinking type of deal. I probably am. Sometimes I just, you know, I always feel like people should like try to get along, especially when they're in the same genre. Now, if you talking about that person, if y'all making money and talk about, like we make money and talking about my Jazzy life in the mommy sector, right? So that makes all the well sense. But I think sometimes, beloved, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like here lately, I seen you. I know you getting a trend, and I get that you're a mother, but I don't think you know exactly what the situation is with my Jazzy life while you over there supporting. If you supported that, if you supported all that mess she was doing, all them shenanigans and different things that she's done to her children publicly, right? You know, fine. You know, that's all on you. Okay.
Sustaining this money and still being a millionaire. But however, if I was younger, I wouldn't probably have that testimony. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I probably would have been like, okay, let me spend this, spend the next. It's like
I get that you or saying that I think this should have been a separate. The things that you're dropping are great information, right? For those that are younger or those that are older that don't know, right? I think that's good, but I think I would have did a separate video. Well, I don't know. I don't know. She did kind of come at you, so I don't know. Maybe well, never mind.
almost like you didn't have a lot growing up, so you like, I want everything. Anything I put my eyes on, I'm getting. Anything I want, I'm gonna get, or whatever. I'm gonna spend my money, I'm gonna get. So, or I'm gonna do whatever, spend my money and waste it, and it's like that. So when she said that she gambled her stuff away and just spent her money recklessly, I was like, wow, that's your home. And that was some real stuff because it can happen to any of us. Could have, you know, when you're not educated like that. Anyway, I thought her story was very interesting because with social media, you have to think that way. You have to know.
You think I was smacking
you on social media, or you ever want to start social media, y'all, it is very, very imperative that you know that there's always going to be, you're going to have a niche. It's different niches on YouTube or social media that goes in and then it leaves. It goes in and then leaves. So sometimes you're going to have stuff that's trending, but you best believe it's only trending for a season because it's going to move on to something else.
Okay, that's good information. I definitely am gonna watch this. It's just hard to hear. And don't get it twisted. I did eat a second ago, so I can't talk. But it's just I maybe if I listen to your video and not see you eating food, because sometimes like me watching people eat meat like makes me nauseous, and especially if I smell it. That's I can't even have it in my house. I'll be like, I'm trying to tell you. My daughter tell you when I used to try to cook and stuff. I cooked the meat. I used to get sick because I didn't eat it. So she would end up having to take over because I'm telling you, meat just even the smell alone is hard for me. If it's so close in the vicinity of me, I can't handle it. She's speaking facts. I didn't see anything wrong with what she was saying. Girl. I think well, what could I say? The bottom line is that Peach did get at her first. Let's be clear about that. I think she should have. Only thing I think she was wrong in was she should have, before this even got started, she probably should have mentioned that she took Peach classes and not try to tell her how to do her classes or whatever, what to include or whatever, because that's on her class. If she didn't want to include that, then that's, that's her thing, right, Ebony? If that's, she can't tell somebody how to run their class. And it's just like, okay, so if you get in my class and then for you to do a video, and then, well, that's the only issue that I think is kind of jacked up about the situation. Now, what I don't think is now, I think more so Peach kind of started it, because Peach should have never used her as, if she's paying for your class, why would you use her as an example in your class? That's where she was kind of somewhat wrong. Do you not agree?
Later on, okay? That's just how it goes. That's just the way the world works. And right now, people are getting, they get super bored with something. It'll be a trend one day and be gone tomorrow. But in that time that you are trending, or in that time you are making money and you're popping on social media, you gotta try to make you some type of service, some type of selling something.
That's true. My Jazzy Life should listen to this while she's listening to Peach. She need to listen to this information. See, I already got some popping, right? I came to the platform popping with something already with a few businesses, right? So it would make sense for her to handle her business. Like, sorry, y'all. My son is in there doing some wrestling. Oh my God, I had to tell him to stop because he's loud. Hold on.
Investing in something, buying you a house, okay, with your name on it, or buying you property, buying you real estate, buying you something of an investment, so that you will be able to be okay once that you not popping no more like that. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not, you have to be able to know, okay, I can still sustain because I put money on this, I invested in that, I did this, I did that, and you still can live a nice life, go on vacations, live your life, live your best life.
Girl, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I can't handle it, y'all. I can't handle it because I looked down and saw her eating meat. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please.
Because, like she was explaining that, sometimes we make mistakes like that and we feel like, man, I should have did that better. But I feel that this taught her a valuable lesson. And I feel that she said she's going to get it out. Now she's really, really going to work hard. And she's going to, she's about to want to buy her house, go to get.
We knew she was talking about. I mean, she ain't mentioned her name before, so thus far. Well, how did everybody know how did everybody come to the conclusion that she mentioned who she was talking about? I'm just saying, have you watched the whole video, Ebony? Because this is my first time seeing it. I didn't watch the whole video, so I don't know whether or not she mentioned her name or not. I mean, she didn't mention her name in the title, but I don't know whether or not she mentioned her name or not. So I'm asking you, did you see the whole video? Because I haven't seen the whole video. I just know that I know who she was talking about, but I haven't seen the whole video in reference to know whether or not she was talking about old girl or not,
House, save money, and all that stuff. And I believe she's going to do it. I believe that she's going to do it because, Peach is an Aries like me.
Yeah. No, ma'am. Ebony. Wait a minute. Ebony. Yes, she did mention her name. Ebony, you heard that? Ebony. Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Ebony. She did mention her name. No, ma'am. You heard that?
Aries, and I know I'm not deep into the horoscopes like that, but I do know Aries are go-getters. Yeah. Aries are hard workers.
They are
hard workers. We are very, very hard workers. We are very, very passionate about what we do. We are very emotional beings, but we have a lot of love for people and a love for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like our heart is golden, and I know that if she put her mind to it, she'll be able to do it, especially if she's thinking about them kids, because she loves them kids like no other. No,
she didn't really get at her like the title was kind of more of a dig, right? She didn't really say anything too bad, but girl, wait a minute, Ebony. Yes, she did mention her by name, girl. Yes, she did.
Love her kids, so I feel that.
But you have to be, I get you have to be kind of an Aries to understand. I don't know what your zodiac sign. Well, I can kind of. Well, anyway, we'll discuss that later. But with Aries, and she's with Aries. My bio mom is an Aries. My son is an Aries. My bio mom twin brother obviously is an Aries if he's her twin, right? So you know, a lot of times with Aries, they know how to read in between the line, and they know when somebody digging at them. And this is somewhat of a dig, but again, Peach did kind of put her in that class, and again, she shouldn't have used her as an example, especially now. If B Love wasn't if B Love didn't pay for the class, then I wouldn't have used her, right? You use somebody else that don't pay for the class unless you ask them for. I don't know. I just want to did that. I wouldn't even mention this woman in class because it didn't make a whole lot of sense. But she did mention her B Love. Yes, she did.
If she really, especially if Wood give up his gambling.
Oh,
I don't even know he got his gambling.
And she mentioned Wood. You didn't see it before? Girl, she mentioned her name. Yes. Yeah, she mentioned her name. That's okay. That's okay. Because we're watching it for the first time. We're listening for the first time. Okay.
Oh, yeah, look, I know she did. Well, that's what she said she did. This may be an old video. I don't know when the TikTok was made, but I came across it. It was a TikTok short. Yeah, not TikTok. Not a TikTok short. I've been on TikTok for so long. It was a YouTube short, y'all. YouTube shorts. And that was just so interesting. She said it went from millionaire to broke.
Okay, so hold on now. Wait a minute, Peach. She only titled the video millionaire to broke. You titled a TikTok that way. So you wait a minute, Peach. So you can use her as an example, right? But she can't use you as an example. Oh, okay. Not all fair is not love and war. Okay, I get it. Mm-hmm.
Of course, she's not broke now, y'all. She have money because she do YouTube.
Wait a minute. Now you heard what she just said. Pete, she just said you wasn't. Well, yeah, of course, y'all. She knows she got money. She's not being broke. You know what I mean? So she said what she said the same thing you said. Wait a minute. She didn't knock you. She didn't really knock you like that. She did kind of get at you a little bit, but you use her as an example. So she's just using you back as an example. Why would you even put her in a class? Why would you even use her as an example in a class? Only thing that B Love was wrong on to me. I don't think this video was wrong. Now that I'm listening. What I think is where B Love was wrong, and I don't care what nobody say, and that's fine. I'm gonna read what you said, Ebony. Let me finish my point because I don't want to mix what I say with what you said. I want that to be separate. Okay, give me a second. Now, B Love. Now, listen. You was wrong for sending her that message, trying to tell her how to run her class. Like you don't know everything. Peaches, sometimes a fresh, sometimes fresh energy is just as important. You know, I give out an example of my days when I was in the movement. I might as well, right? What happened is a lot of those elders, a lot of the Panther elders from the back in the 60s was coming at me like, we would have did it like this. Da 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 da. Y'all why y'all got the name and all this other kind of carrying on. And I did go to them with respect. I was very respectful, gave them their props and that kind of thing, which is why most of them loved me, right? But at the end of the day, things are not the same way in the 60s. Some things are definitely the same, right? Some things are definitely the same, but not everything's the same. So some things you got to come from it from a fresh eye. It's not the same energy, right? And so with Pete, not Ebony, with oh girl, what's her name? Oh, B Love. She got to understand Peach is new to this, right? And Peach has a fresh, or some, not new, but what I mean, newer than her. So she has somewhat of a fresh eye on things. And so just let her be. You can give her some guidance and some things, but I wouldn't have told her how to do it. I just would have told her what I did and it worked for me. And that's fine what you doing. You know what I mean? It's a way that we talk to people. It was kind of like she was talking down to her. It wasn't really her being blunt. She was talking down to her a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. But that wasn't really the issue. That wasn't really the issue. The issue is Peach I don't know. I want to use B Love as an example if she bought some classes from me. I think that was really silly of her. Like, why? What's the point of that? What's the point of B Love you texting her that? You could have texted her a lot better. Kind of like you was talking down to her. And maybe looking back on it, you would understand, well, maybe I shouldn't have talked down on her. You know what I mean? You was kind of talking down a little bit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just me looking in because I don't have a dog in the fight. But other than everything else you're saying over here, I feel it. I think it's great teaching. Okay, I think it's great teaching. Emily says I don't have a problem with people being blunt as long as it's truthful. Yeah, she was being blunt. She was being okay. I don't really think she was being blunt. I think she was just telling you. She was sharing her opinion. I don't necessarily see her as being blunt. I don't think it was nasty. What she's doing now is not really nasty. I think that email was nasty, though. I think that was nasty. I'm going to be real with you. You can't tell nobody how to run their class. Who the hell you are? You can say, hey, well, I took your class. I thought your class was great. I thought it was wonderful. I'm feeling your class. It's beautiful, right? However, I don't like, it ain't, like, I found it to be the longer videos are better, are just as good or whatever, and just keep it moving. And then people would have been like, okay, no problem. And that would have been that. But, I think sometimes people get in the mode, all this jealousy stuff. I mean, I don't know. Could be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she is. Maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's just trying to help you. I don't know. But I know she did talk down to her first. I ain't gonna sit up here for it. I don't care what nobody talking about. I'm telling you, it was kind of like a dig, a little bit. But Peach dug at her. Peach dug at her for real. I don't know. Peach. It seemed like Peach kind of said something. Use her as an example in the class. So just like you use her as an example, you now using you. Big deal. Get over it. If you hadn't been using her as an example, maybe she wouldn't have mentioned any of this stuff. But you did, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All she did was respond back. That's just like me getting, I couldn't say nothing about Medusa. Medusa had responded. Medusa responded to what we were saying. I mean, I felt what I felt. I mean, bottom line. I'm bringing it up again. I'm not upset. I'm just giving an example. Okay? I'm really not mad. I mean, she have a right. People have a right to say and defend or whatever, but still, come on, Peach. Like, why you even talking about this woman in your class? You couldn't have picked nobody else on YouTube streets. You couldn't have used anybody else as an example. Why would you use somebody as an example that paid for your class? Dang, I don't know. I think that's weird. And she might have been. I don't know. She might have had different intentions. But I don't really think she did. I think she's trying to be funny. I think Peach was trying to be funny. So you can't say one end that she's jealous, and then on the other end something else, right? It ain't. Is it that serious though? I wouldn't want to mention that woman in my class. Like, she paid for my class. Why am I gonna use her as an example? That's silly. And maybe she chilled out for a second because she felt like it or whatever. Who knows? Stuff happens. Stuff go down for whatever reason. Things happen. She's still making money though. Shoot, I know that. I know I ain't making that kind of money on YouTube. I wish. So So I don't have no dog in no fight. Y'all hear me? Not a dog, not nan dog, not nan nothing. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us live. And Ebony, I love your comments. Thank you so much, and keep it coming, girl. I appreciate it. You know I don't care. You know I don't care about you. Saying what you gotta say. You can say what you gotta say up in here. You ain't gonna get me to be mad at you. You hear me? So you good. I'm trying to find my here it is. I got this vegan parmesan here. Put this on my broccoli and my spinach. Okay, y'all. I'm going to eat it. I don't want to keep smacking in y'all ear because I already had that. I had the noodles. I was so hungry. I couldn't wait for the noodles. I should have waited for the noodles and broccoli and the noodles, but whatever. It didn't go down. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. I told y'all I was going to do like a real quick one. So hopefully y'all go back and look at this. And I found out what B-Love, what B-Love was saying, and let's talk about that real quick before I go. For me, for my views, y'all like my long views. Y'all like my long chats. Y'all don't like it when I just do like a quick 30-minute or even an hour or 20-minute. Y'all don't give me no kind of views. So when I do the long ones, y'all really are here, and I can say that, and I'm not tripping. I do appreciate everybody's support, and Ebony, you definitely get the gem of this chat. Thank you so much for commenting. Okay, all right, gotta go, y'all. Gotta go.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your